Welcome back to Minecraft Down Under. This is episode 158. So, last bloomin' episode, we were working on the outside of the structure, putting in the support beams and all that bloomin' good stuff, and it's looking really, really sexy. Everything is coming along in here nicely. Now, recently, I've been working pretty hard on getting this tower here started and doing levels and levels. Now, I'm having a huge problem right now. Slime blocks are becoming a massive issue. I managed to do pretty good up until this stage. Right now, to get slime blocks, I literally have to go out to the bloomin' swamp and kill them at night time. That is the best way to actually get the slime blocks, because waiting hours on end for slimes, large slimes to spawn over in the main base is actually quite a pain in the bum, as you could definitely imagine. I only got, I think, 8 slime blocks left. This is all the stuff I was just using to build the tower. So that's obviously a huge problem, and becoming a very pain in the bum. I'm going to need at least nearly another stack, so it might be time to literally take a break from our mammoth watermelon farm here and come back to it very shortly, but start on at least a small slime farm to get going on all that sort of stuff, because it's kind of become a problem. To be honest, I should have done the slime farm before taking on this task. I think I did quite well getting to the spot I'm on, but it shouldn't take much to get a simple slime farm up and going. The next stage, let's go ahead and hop down from here. Just glide gently down all the way to Spawn Island down here. Woohoo! Do the loop to loop. Try not to land in the pen with all the coloured sheep. Oh crikey! So that's what she's looking like so far. Nowhere near done, but looking good. We still got, we're talking about last, so we won't talk too much about that one. Okay, so what we need to do if we want to build a slime farm is obviously find ourselves some slime chunks. Now, I definitely know there is a couple of slime chunks in the main base, but it's the main base. There would be no point in even trying to build a slime farm in the main base, because all the guardians in the tank will be definitely taking up all those spawns. So that's probably why I have to wait a long time for slimes to actually spawn right now. Bit of a pain in the bum, but it's, nothing really we can do about that. So there is an option of building in a slime chunk away. I'm really hoping to get something over in the distance, not too far away. Again, trying to keep all the farms in distance of our cool, all these epic builds that we're doing. So over there would be nice, but we can't choose. We have to use a thing called a slime finder, or a slime chunk finder, sorry. They're everywhere. They will help you. They will give you a rough area where the slime chunks are located. So that's what we're going to be using. It's just like plots or any other thing. It just helps you along. Now, you can do this on servers quite easily just by waiting till a slime spawns and then running to the chunk and then just remember what chunk you are, and Bob's your uncle, you're in a slime chunk. But obviously we don't have that option or that sort of time. So we're going to use a slime chunk finder. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, to be honest. You could go online, just type slime chunk finder into Google, Bob's your bloomin' uncle, and one should come up for you. So, alright, let me go see what's around this area when it comes to slime chunks. See how lucky we are. See if we've got a mammoth one, that'd be cool. Or even a couple of small ones that we could deal maybe somewhere around here. It's going to be in the ocean. It's going to be a pain in the bum, but we've got to get this done. So I will be back shortly. Let me go suss what is around. Alright guys, I am back. Now, I've sussed out the area, and yes, there's actually 3 slime chunks in the guardian tank, on the edge of the guardian tank and on the side. So there is actually some slime chunks right smack bang in the middle of our base, which is quite interesting. Yeah, we as I said, the spawn rate would be completely killed thanks to the guardians themselves. Now, there is a couple out that way, nothing too huge. There's actually one underneath the Bob farm, which kind of, it would have been cool if there was multiple under the Bob farm. We could have literally incorporated the slime farm into the mob farm. That would have been just so awesome. But I spotted one A nice size one too, guys. So where those skeleton horses, just a little bit out from there, is actually 4 slime chunks in a row. That's right, 1, 2, 3, 4, like a thing. Probably not under to the wing, probably on the side of the wing. But there's 4 slime chunks in a row. They're probably out of the range of the Guardian tank, which is fantastic, sort of in the front of the chicken farm in the distance. So this should be quite interesting. I figure that should be our build for our slime farm. Slime farms are not that hard to build. Okay, so the next step is I've written down. Let me check. Yeah. Oh, crikey. Yep. Hang on. Yep. No. I writ down on a text document on another monitor what the slime chunks are. So if I bring up my F3, Bob's your uncle. All right. I brought up my F3. Okay. So you could, let me bring up my cursor. So hopefully you guys can see my cursor. So you can use coordinates to do this, but I find using the chunk a little bit easier for me to do it, like roughly around the coordinates, and then you just use the chunks here. So see, it says chunk, and then we've got some numbers at the end here. So there we go. So that's what I'm going to be using, and we want a 22, 1, and a minus 30. That's the chunk we're aiming for. So what we need to do is we're going to turn on what number was it? So there is a way to turn on hang on, I'll press F3 and Q at the same time. Bring up some helpful commands here to help. Okay, so these are just the basic debug stuff that everybody has access to. So what we need to do, bring up our T again. Pretty much there's a way to show chunk boundaries, and it is F3 and G, show chunk boundaries. So that's going to make our life a hell of a lot easier right there. So everybody has access to this. Well, they should do. I don't know about consoles or anything like that, but PC definitely. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to press F3 and G at the same time. Okay, there we go. We have the boundaries. This looks like bloody modded now. Flavored galah. But as you can see, look at this. That's freaking nuts. Look at that. That is bloomin' nuts. Right up. But there you go. We're standing in a chunk. This will help us greatly. So what we're going to need to do is bring up a F3. Remember, we're going to fly dead ahead and look for we'll start with a 22. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, 22. Back here, back here, back here. 23, 22. Boom. And 30. Whoa, okay. This way or down? Yeah, I think I'm in a slime chunk here. I'm going to have to double check. I thought it was 31, 22, 1, and minus... Oh, I think it's like the up and down, sorry. So it is the 1. My bad. So we are standing in a slime chunk right now. So slime chunk is here, minus 30. It goes to minus 31. So is this it? No, that's wrong. So that's not a slime chunk. It goes minus 31. Yep. So this is a slime chunk. So this is our direction. Wow, nearly directly under the mob farm. So this is the last slime chunk. Holy smokes. So there's 4 slime chunks directly in line with each other, pretty much smack bang underneath the mob farm here, right outside the bloody door. Okay, that's not a problem. I can't fly, can I? No. No, I can't fly. This is not fair. Alright, I'm going to have to swim my bum towards shore. Can I get a... Oh, I might be able to get something started. This is good. This is right outside the base. We can put a tunnel connecting the joint, getting all that good stuff. So what we'll do, start in the very first chunk, which is this one. This is the chunk we're after. So we'll go on down. And what we'll do is just pop in a corner, see if we can't... I was going to give a sign so we could sort of get this started, or use the mine shaft, because the mine shaft is probably going directly underneath us, so that would be interesting too. So we'll go to the corner of the chunk here, go down a couple, there we go, and just so we're out of the range of the gravel and we don't have a cave in, we'll do that. Bob's your bloomin' uncle. There's no torches, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I might have to get some torches. I just realised, yes, I will have to go back and get some torches, because... if I don't, we are gonna have we're going to have mobs out the yazoo spawning in this area. That sucks. So we sort of put a little area where we're going to easily get into it. So we'll go up and we'll swim over this way towards the shore. Go to one of my chests, quickly grab some torches, and I will be back. This is interesting. This is cool. This is definitely cool. I love the debug window, but we can't get rid of that just yet. All right, I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I am back and I've got some torches to boot. So let's go ahead and head on down. They bring up an F3 so we sort of know where we're going here. Boom, 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 boom. Whoop, straight down. Nearly bloody missed it. Is this it? Or is we too close to the base? No, we need 22. This is one over. Oh, it's 24. Oh, flaming glah. Now I've freaking lost it, haven't I? Oh, there's the hole. I can see it right there. There we go. So we got some torches now. So down, down, down we go. Place a torch down there. Flaming glah. We can actually see. Now with this, the menu still enabled, the show chunk menu. You can literally just follow. See the yellow lines? You can literally follow this right around. Literally mark it out. Boom, boom, boom. Wow, is that water there? I don't know if that's water or not. Alright, let's put some torches in my other offhands so we can make it a little bit easier here. So, what you want to do is take it right to the... Did we cross a boundary already? Yeah, this... Okay, sorry. That there's the boundary. Boom, boom, I think. Yeah, you can barely see it, but that there is the boundary. That's the boundary there. So, if we bring up F3, have we gone out of the first one? No, we are still in minus 30, which is fantastic. So, this makes it a hell of a lot easier to dig out chunks. Now, the problem is this is going to... Oh, you flaming Fruit Loop. It's going to take a while to dig... Oh, we hit a cave. We have. What have we got down here? Go ahead. Light it all up. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, okay. Alright, nothing special. Nothing special. That's got to go, because this looks like it's going to be in the bloomin' way of our little project here. But we should be hitting the edge very shortly. There, boom. So that's the edge of the very first chunk. So it's really, really, literally easy to build a nice square. And this is good. This is good to help you build stuff, I suppose, as well. And we should hit the blue. Yep, as soon as we hit the blue, do a turn. See? Look at that. How bloomin' easy is that? Back in the old days, you literally had to use your F3 and watch where you're digging. But this is quite handy. Boom, Bob's your uncle, we sprung a leak. But we can seal that up now, and no leaks. And make sure it's torched. Whatever you do, make sure it's torched. We are in the ocean. That does mean a little bit of a pain in the bum when it comes to building, and you can't dig too far up. That's just a tip there, because you will hit gravel. Gravel will fall into your hole. So that is the first chunk there. So this chunk is actually quite big. So we need to go to the second chunk. So this will be the second one. 4 chunks. Let's keep going. Torch. Alright, keep going. So the blue line should be in a second. Boom. Blue line. So this will be going into the third chunk. Holy smokes. Okay, this might be a bit bigger slime farm than I thought. Keep going. Uh-oh, hitting gravel. That's not a good sign. That means there's a dip in the ocean floor and we may hit water. No, that's fine. Okay, we didn't hit water. I really thought there was a dip. There can be some deep dips in the ocean. But as you can see, this is the 4th chunk. This will be minus 33. Minus 33. Flamin' galah. Perfect. So you'll take this right to the end. This is actually, as I said, this is going to be larger than I thought. Of course, I've chosen freaking 4 bloody slime chunks. Little bit of a pain in the bum to dig out, but we'll get there. So that there is it. All the way along. So we'll dig back now. Completely dig back. We'll do... And then I'm going to dig it all out. I'm going to dig it down to around bedrock level. I think maybe what we'll do is put a glass roof so we get some natural light. Oh, we do a U-turn here. We'll get some natural light going down here. That'd be good because we're close to the surface now. So it's probably a really good idea to install your natural light first. Because really what I do is dig out the whole hole and, you know, start doing the slime chunk pads and where they spawn and all that bloomin' good stuff. But there's a problem with that. The problem is then you've got to sort of, scaffold up, put the glass in. So what I'm probably going to do first, as I was saying, is probably put the glass in, first, and then dig it out down. That's probably a better idea. And we need to get a little bit more than what we've got. So these are what I mean. Sorry, what I mean is we're standing in the actual spawning spot of the slimes, right? Everybody knows slimes only spawn on slime chunks, etc., etc. Oh, keep going. I think this is the water bit. Yeah, this is the water bit. Yeah, they only spawn on slime chunks. So we're in them. So these are going to be the spawning pads, and we just dug a perfect all the way around. Absolutely perfect. Done and done and done. So the problem with that is we need to dig at least 3 blocks in one direction, 3 blocks in another direction, and 3 blocks all the way around, just to give us space around the pads so we can work with the actual slimes themselves. So what we need to also do is literally add 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'd probably add 4 for the wall just so you don't have to dig it out again. Boom. So you would add 4 that way, and you would add 4 this way, and that's how you would do it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and Bob's your uncle. So that's a lot of digging. So the glass has got to come right to the edge as well. So that's good and handy. So what I'm going to do is start digging some of this out now. Actually, I've got gunpowder. I could probably use a lot of, blammy TNT. Probably speed up, the process of doing the hole here. But first, before the hole, I really want to get the ceiling done, and that's going to require some glass. So I suppose I've got to melt some glass down and bring it over and start installing that bad boy. But I'm just going to dig all this out now, so we got somewhere to work with. Ah, Bobs everywhere! Look at them! These suckers are spawning everywhere. Like, I had a couple of big ones I had to slay, and flame and galah. I've only cleared the bottom out here, and as you can see, the slimes seem to be spawning quite well already. Now, check this out. So, as I said, I dug out the bottom layer, which my pick is almost dead as a dead dingo's donger. I put the glass in, and I put a whole line of sea lanterns all the way around to really brighten things up. I really got to get clear glass, because this would probably look pretty epic in clear glass here. So, alright, let's swim out, and I'll show you the view from the top part. But still a lot of digging to do. Absolutely a lot. So that's the glass there is like the sea floor, perfect there. We'll go over this way. Look at them all. Bloop, bloop, bloop. This slime farm's going to be blooming awesome. Check it out. So there's the sea floor. As I said, built right in perfectly. Absolutely cool, isn't it? So we go right up the top here, and they'll start despawning in a sec. But look at that. You can see straight down. So eventually it's going to look pretty cool in there. It'll have the spawn pads, and I have no clue where we're going to put the AFK area, or where the best spot for anything is yet. This is all a work in progress, but we've done quite a lot for today, so I'm happy with what we've accomplished. All I've got to do now is really start digging down to near bedrock, like clear this down and bring the wall, because this is actually the wall. So remember, the slime chunk is 1, 2, 3, and the slime chunk is there. So they can only spawn where that line is all the way across there. I did let most of the stuff I mined despawn. As you can see, there's tons and tons of still despawning as we speak. Hey guys, yeah, I just let it despawn. The only thing I didn't let despawn is the gravel on top, useful for bloody cement, concrete, whatever you want to call it. So that's obviously got put away. Kind of need that. But yeah, as I go down, I think I will build the wall just to make it a lot easier on me. But these 4 slime chunks are coming along nicely. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up today. Thanks for watching episode 158 of Minecraft Down Under. You guys know the drill already. Make sure you smash all those buttons, and I'll catch us all later. Hey little Bob, how's it going? Oh, no little Bob. No little Bob. There are Bobs everywhere.